Hello everybody, this is going to be a new series on my channel. This is going to be Sprint Saturday, where I will be showing you various sprint races and giving you the main highlights of those. They won't be cuts, they'll simply be fast forwarded, the bits which are not very exciting. Now, I'm on the grid in the Lotus in 8th place. Lotus is the new team that I'll be racing in TGP next year. But anyway, here we go for a small sprint race around India. Don't get the best of starts as I get mobbed off the line by my own teammate. And there's a huge collision. There's a McLaren up in the air, there's a Lotus going around, there's Force India going around. Those two do simultaneous skids and I get past both of them. Then going up the hill, bad lock up of both of my tyres, and then a guy pushes me off, and now I've got no momentum going onto the straight and a load of cars fly past. But using my curves, I tried to pull away from this Marussia, who I think is a Finn, who's directly behind me. Now I've noticed that in these races the Toro Rossos, people who drive the Toro Rossos are usually quite aggressive. I'm not quite sure why, but they are. Okay, so now we are going into the tricky section of the track, which is Sector 2. And we've got more collisions in front. The Force India tries to cut me up on his way back to the track. He misses. And now I go a bit off to just gain more speed into this section. I've got Jamie in front of me, and I cut the corner, which is a bit rude of me, and then I crash into him. This is my fault. I acknowledge this. And now I've spun round. I'm off the side of the track. I knew I'd turn ghost, so I just drove straight through. But now the McLaren that we saw go flying up earlier in the race is there. And this guy is an extremely good clean racer. I wasn't really expecting it because of the start, and because as well, the British and the French have never had the best of relationships. Going up to the last corner. He takes a really weird line going into it, so I gain more momentum. I will have a look at getting past him in the next corner. Will it work? I'm not sure. But I go to the outside. He brakes late, locks up. I managed to then slip past because he had slowed down off the track. And now we're going up to turn 1. He dives right back down the inside because I lock up my brakes. And he nearly pushes me off, but he doesn't. And now I'm going to use my curves to try and skate away from him, but it's not going to work as he is in my slipstream, which is better than my curves, so I think he uses curves as well. And now he is going to literally be passed as I lock up my brakes again. And then I use the undercut on him. I have to go off the track to stop hitting him. And then we've got a Toro Rosso rejoining. And it looks like I've passed the French guy here, but then Toro Rosso hits the McLaren, a bulky poo, and then the Toro Rosso goes wide, and I can just get past him easily. I make a mistake there and lose a lot of momentum, but I catch that right back up because I'm a lot faster than Kiss. But he's very good at racecraft, this guy. A little bit of contact there, no problem. I've got on purple, of course, because this is the first lap where you haven't got a standing start. As we go up to the last corner, is he going to take that weird line again? He does, which I'm still not sure why he does that. If any of you like to explain, just put it down in the comments. We're in his slipstream again. We're going for the same manoeuvre. You go down the inside, he locks up even more, and he has spun his car around as we look behind, and that is the battle over between us two. Anticlimax ending, really. But now we've got the Finn in front of us in the Marussia. I use all my curves, but I'm still not close enough to get a good slipstream. Going down this really long straight. I know the top speed in this setup is 212 miles an hour. I'll be nowhere near that. Yet again we go into the tricky section. I be really rather naughty here. I cut the corner there. I cut the corner there. I cut the corner there. There's 3 simultaneous corner cuts, and I've got a lot of time to this guy, who there's not really many places to pass going into the last sector except for the last corner, maybe the second to last corner. So through these, I don't know what I call them, like, it's like an S, so he goes wide, and that's the position taken, and I finish in 5th place, which will do me fine, considering I had that huge spin at the beginning, and I actually lock up and make a huge mistake, but he can't catch me up. And that is the end of the first sprint race. Oh, it's 4th position because somebody got a penalty, I think. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's a cool effect, wasn't it? Now we're on to Silverstone. We are in Silverstone, and I am driving Ford Williams, which is really the only car you've seen on my channel, except for one sprint race and my test race. So, but that'll be changing next year. And we are away from 3rd on the grid. I get a brilliant start. I pump my curves, and I think that I'm in the lead, but then I see a Force India on my inside. A little bit of contact, which is very naughty, and there seems to be a huge gap to the people behind me. But going into the braking zone, I outbrake myself, get a little tap from my outside. I've got that guy that was in the Toro Rosso last time, the bulky poo in front of me. He is a dirty driver, I know that. A little bit of contact again with the Force India as I tried to get past and not just smash him off the road. Or smash myself off the road. No, not smash myself, just drive off the road. I got the Marusha going down my inside, nice clean at the moment. Then I tried to go around the outside of the Force India. I didn't brake, I just went down a gear and I lost it, and now I'm down in 7th place with an American behind me in the Mercedes. As we go up to Cops, which is where I will be doing an amazing move later in the race. I carry much more speed into here. There's 1, 2, 3 cars all battling for the same position, and I cut that corner to avoid my Williams teammate, and now, oh, it's so close, a little bit of contact there. I just about managed to get away with it. The American has caught up. Now I'm in the slipstream of the Caterham, and I've got the American coming down my outside, and the Lotus now joining in. There are so many cars heading into this Stoke corner, there's bound to be an accident, and there is. The Force Indias collide, and then I get hit by somebody. I'm not quite sure who it was. I think it was the American, or it might have been the Lotus. As we go into club, the Lotus has gone off. I carry much more speed going into here. There's still 5 cars, including me. Battling competition, the Force India is slow. I use my curse try and go down the outside. He's trying to push me into the pit wall. I just scathed that guardrail. I didn't get a penalty, which I thought I would. He cuts across to try and cut me off again. And then yet again I outbrake myself. I'm not having a very good time here. And the Lotus has spun around. And now I'm behind my teammate, who's that Jamie bloke again. As I go round his outside, he gets very close to me there, but it's still completely fine. And now he's in my slipstream. He's probably going to dive straight down, back down my inside. I brake early, and he is through. As here is the amazing overtake into Cop's corner. I am in a slipstream. I am much better run. I'm going to try it down the inside of Cops. The first ever move I've done into Cops which is successful for both of us, as in we don't both crash off the road. Good overtake there. And now I've got the Force India in front of, what's his name? It's all moving too quickly, I can't see his name. Oh well. Now we're getting to a slipstream, going into the hangar straight, and now we're going into Stowe, which I've actually gone to the past 2 years at the real Grand Prix. I've been in Stowe A and Stowe C. Stowe C is the one in front now. As the Force India pushes me off the road again. This guy does not like getting overtaken, and he pushes me to the inside, and then the Red Bull comes straight into me. But I cut the corner, and I'm surprised I didn't get a penalty there. And I take P6. And now we are going to fast forward the footage really quickly, as that, it's just me driving around, it's not very interesting. This is a 3.66 mile circuit, and the guy with the lap record around Silverstone is Fernando Alonso in a 2010 Ferrari with 130.8, which is quite interesting actually. But as we go side by side with another Force India looking to get 5th place, we're going into Stowe around the outside. I've got the advantage in that sense. I'm on the racing line. He taps me a little. And as we go around, he has to dive down the inside here. And he hits me. and I just about managed to avoid the gravel trap. I cut the corner, still not given a penalty for it, and I come across the line to finish in 6th? 6th? Yeah. And now we are in Singapore, and I am driving the HRT, which I don't drive regularly because I don't like the engine noise that it makes. It's not as refined as the other ones, but the most annoying engine noise is easily the McLaren's when you're driving it. But anyway, here we go. We're on the grid. We're in 5th. Use my curves off the line a little bit. No, not very good start. The Ferrari comes barreling down my inside, and then the leaders go off, and I drive across this bit to stop crashing into the Ferrari. I got right around the outside of the Ferrari, pump my curves, and it looks like I'm going to take the lead here, and I do take the lead. The Ferrari tries to fight back. There's no chance going into that bit. As we go into where the DRS zone is, and we come into this heavy braking zone, I get hit right at the backside by the Ferrari, I think, straight into the wall. Front wing pops off the front of my car and disintegrates, and now I'm side by side with the Toro Rosso. Actually got a Toro Rosso behind me. The McLaren has gone in the wall. There's been a bit of contact behind me, contact in front of me. Oh, the Toro Rosso then tries to crash into me but ends up spinning himself out. Now I've got a Toro Rosso going down my outside, and he is through, but then he makes a mistake and I'm back through, and then the Force India comes across the track. I managed to just about avoid him. The McLaren's gone in, and then this guy crashes into me in the caterum. I lock my brakes, just like Felipe Massa did at that corner with Bruno Senna, but I don't make the pass, unlike what he did. As we go up to this corner, I then get a car crash me all the way off the track, and I just kick it into reverse. I've got nothing else to do. I spin the car around, I'm facing backwards, cut the corner, and I'm on my way. The Toro Rosso has crashed off. As you go into this I've forgotten its name. Oh, I knew his name before, but this little passage underneath the grandstand, I make mistakes in that so many times usually. As we go round Singapore at a very, very quick speed. This is my normal racing speed, of course. I was just slowing the gameplay down before. No, I'm lying. As you can see, my driving isn't perfect at the moment. It's a sprint race, so yeah, I'm just relaxed and having fun instead of being all serious about it like I am at TGP and Formula Xbox. Also, some of you might have heard of the Afro League. I've made a website for that, theafroleague.moonfruit.com. If you want to go check it out, there's forums on there as well. So you can post topics and stuff on there and discuss race results and bad driving and stuff. As we go up to the line, this is the last sprint race of this little video, well, actually quite a big video, and that's it. I finished in 4th. So goodbye and see you next week.